good people of the internet and beyond. My name is Jay Sean.
My name is Nathan Ragland. You can call me Natty for now.
And welcome to the Weekly Rundown brought to you by What the Wrestling. We are here today. We're going to kind of quickly run through Raw, SmackDown, give our opinions, yada, yada, yada. You know how it goes. Then, at the end of this, we actually are going to have a little bit of surprise for what we have coming up in the foreseeable future. Like maybe 2 or 3 days from now.
Yeah, probably not like that. Probably around the same day.
Maybe, we never know.
Anyways, but
Let's get things started, like we always do.
How about we get started with Raw this week? Raw this week opened up with a Kurt Angle promo. Tell me something I don't know. He comes out basically hyping up tonight's match. He's talking about how there's going to be a tag team match. Basically, it's the main event. He didn't say main event, but it was the main event.
Because every week we have to start with some authoritative figure.
Hey, it's Kurt Angle. I'll take Kurt Angle.
But come on, we start every show with an authoritative figure. Come on.
Who would you rather have, Kurt or Stephanie? Let's put it like that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Exactly. But he's also saying that tonight, Roman Reigns was going to be defending his Intercontinental Championship belt. I'd like to have somewhat of a chance of monetization.
All I said song was one word.
Okay. Anyways, but that night they were going to have a Intercontinental Championship match of Roman Reigns going up against Samoa Joe. However, as he was making that announcement, whose music came up?
The next generation of great. Generation of great.
Jason Jordan's music hit. He came out there and he's keeping up his usual shtick or whatnot. He's keeping up his usual shtick of. What was I getting at? You distracted me.
I'm injured. I'm hurt.
No, not that one. Not that one. No, the one of the I'm the superior athlete. I deserve a chance at Roman Reigns.
They're teasing the heel turn, and it kind of annoys me because I was a fan and still am a fan of him as a face. But the fact that they're teasing this heel turn and they're like, ooh, he's starting to get a little bit of a dickish attitude about him. Ooh.
I think more than anything, he's becoming more comfortable with that sort of character in a way.
I guess so.
At least he's getting more adjusted to it. But he's saying that he knows he's going to beat Roman Reigns, and he's not going to even try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33rd. No.
Oh God.
Roman Reigns comes out.
Scott Steiner's never going to be on this show. Oh, he's going to hate us forever.
Roman Reigns comes out. He's saying that he doesn't want Jason Jordan. He wants Samoa Joe, because in fact that Samoa Joe choked him out last week.
You know, he kind of was just like, in my opinion, and just kind of like in my imagination mindscape, the way he just kind of walked up, he kind of like did like that 2-finger, like pushed Jason back and was like, no, I don't want you.
Basically, he straight up just told Jason Jordan that if he wants a belt, he needs to step up and take it, not complain to his dad about it. To which, not too long after that, Samoa Joe comes out, saying that his patience is thin and he wants that IC belt.
I want that, which is funny because it's like they suddenly give him his like, ooh, I really, really want that belt, but he didn't have that drive when the Miz had the belt. I don't know. I'm looking too deep into it. Maybe it's because he had the thing against Roman. Maybe he's kind of like Bray Wyatt, where he's like anybody but you, Roman. I don't know, but
I can see either or being the case. But Jason Jordan, he tries to step in between this little kerfuffle, gets booed out of the building, by the way.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah. It's a funny word, isn't it? Kerfuffle.
It is.
Anyways, but Jason Jordan tries to step in, instantly getting booed. He says that he doesn't attack from behind like Samoa Joe does. If he wants something, he's going to step up and he's going to take it.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, he pushes him back, being like, I got this. Turns around, Jason Jordan attacks him with a suplex.
Grabs this man and suplexes the dirt out of this man's shoes.
And as they're fighting around, everyone steps on the IC belt. Roman Reigns stepped on it, Kurt Angle stepped on it, Jason Jordan stepped on it, so...
I stepped on it, hell. Everybody stepped on it.
Probably. After that, Roman Reigns, he gets up, he grabs a mic. Samoa Joe, you can wait. I want Jason Jordan right now.
And it's funny because there was a GIF on Tumblr. Boy, I love to bring up Tumblr, don't I?
Yeah.
There was a GIF on Tumblr where it was like, Samoa Joe, you're going to have to wait patiently. With that GIF of that guy at the soccer game, like he pulls out the chair, and like the foldable chair, the collapsible chair, he's just like, and it's the chair. You know which one I'm talking
I think I
about.
know which one you're talking about. It's been a while.
Maybe if I can find it, I might like pull it up into like somewhere on here so you guys can see it.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, so Jason Jordan versus Roman Reigns becomes a match. Samoa Joe is sitting at the top of the ramp watching carefully. Jason Jordan early, like...
Where did he get the chair from? That's what I'm like,
I think, is that what you were getting at with
yeah,
that?
that's why I'm
Okay.
like, cause he kind of like just like pulled up a chair and he's like, yeah, I'll
Look, this is Samoa Joe we're talking about. Samoa Joe is an all-knowing being. He knows stuff that we don't.
Regal!
Bring me Nakamura!
I was gonna say bring me a steak wrap, but all right.
That's a private thing. That's a private thing.
It's private that we can bring to this channel.
Anyways, but Jason Jordan, like, first off, they gave this match plenty of time. This thing took like...
what, 20 minutes? And
No, I think like if you include the opening segment, I think this was like 40 minutes altogether.
Oh, I thought you just meant the match.
No, but the match itself also took its time as well. Jason Jordan was holding his own early on.
That was a good. I really was hoping, like throughout the entire thing, I was hoping they were gonna like swerve us and be like, nope, we're giving Jason Jordan the belt tonight. Here you go.
Nah, they wouldn't do that.
I would have lost my mind if they.
I'm surprised that they didn't make this a triple threat. That was the thing I was more surprised about.
Oh,
than anything.
because you know how WWE loves their triple threats.
Well, I mean, plus, you gotta realize this is Samoa Joe in a triple threat match. He has at least a 33 1/3 chance of winning.
I'm gonna smack. I'm really about to smack.
One of the big moments that there was a lot of big moments in this match. A couple that I noted. One of them, Jason Jordan countering the Superman punch with a drop kick. I love Jason Jordan's drop kicks.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, they're nice. They're pretty.
he gets some air on those things,
Oh, yeah.
straight up.
It kind of reminds me of Randy Orton back in the day when he used to do a standing drop kick. Those things were beautiful. Like he used to like extend it and like his whole body was like laid out. It was really pretty.
That
But
makes sense. There's one time where Roman Reigns goes out of this moveset, does a single leg Boston Crab on Jason Jordan's bad knee.
it's so weird. It's so weird seeing people who don't normally do those types of moves.
It's
not no. Seth Rollins is the technician of the Shield. Stop it. Stop it, Roman. You are the muscle with no brains.
No.
Dean Ambrose is the handsome one. Seth Rollins is the technician, and you're the muscle with no brains. Stop it.
Someone here has made Shield fanfic.
Only a few.
Anyways, there's one point in the match to where Jason Jordan has Roman Reigns on the ropes and does a double Northern Light suplex.
Oh, yeah.
Tries to go for a third one from the look of his leg, but he doesn't get either. He was easing up on the bad knee. I couldn't tell which it was.
Leg.
But as you would expect, Roman Reigns wins with one spear.
One spear.
One single spear.
He had the magic spear, just like Brock Lesnar's F5. They're magic.
We need to get a counter of something like that, of like F5s and spears throughout the year before WrestleMania, before they eventually have that match, to see just how many.
We don't know that. There's talks that they're changing it up.
Well, potentially, but until they come out and say that this is actually going to be the match, I'm still holding my bets that my money's going to be on Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
All right, but
But
keep it moving.
after the match, Samoa Joe taunts Roman Reigns after the match. He attacks Roman before Jason Jordan comes in for the save. Like
He came in for the save like a good guy that he is.
yeah. I mean, he did like the suplex on him, and like as he's like, yeah, come to the ring for me next time. Come to the ring. As soon as he turns around, Roman Reigns Superman punches Jason Jordan.
What? And it's funny, people were just like, well, that makes Roman the bad guy, but it's like, not really. That's really just kind of his karma for when, before the match started, when Jason Jordan suplexed him.
I was gonna say that's just payback more than
There's a
anything.
little bit of karma, not so much necessarily like, oh, I'm such a bad guy now. No, it's just he suplexed him, he got punched in the face. That's what happens.
After this match, we go backstage to Kurt Angle. He's there when Jason Jordan comes up saying, you know, hey, I want this match. I want this match.
Samoa Joe tonight.
I want Samoa Joe tonight. I want Roman Reigns again. I want this. I want it. I want it all. I want it all. But freaking Kurt Angle's like, look, I can't play favorites around here. All right?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
He loves to say that to people. He really does.
Tells him to leave immediately. Samoa Joe, out of nowhere, just attacks Jason Jordan.
Like
Basically.
that's basically how that's what I thought of when I saw like the way he was just like he just like bulldozed in and like ran Jason Jordan right into a wall. I was like, That was very Braun Strowman.
Yeah. I remember Samoa Joe said something to Kurt Angle. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Like father, like son.
Like father, like son. And like I'm thinking in my back of
No,
my
he was
mind.
like, yeah, what are you going to do, Kurt? What are you going to do? Like father, like son. And then he walks out.
And like in the back of my head, I'm thinking he's talking about TNA.
Impact Wrestling. We don't call it the other thing.
After this, we had the in-ring return of Paige, flanked by her posse of Absolution, going up against Sasha Banks with Bayley and Mickie James in their corner.
Mickey, you're so fine, you mama.
I just have to ask this question randomly. I know we're going to talk about Riot Squad later because they have a major part in this thing. So that kind of answers my question. Which group do you prefer, Absolution or Riot Squad?
Honestly, I really prefer Absolution just because, one, they have a better, like, why they did what they did. And two, the Riot Squad is just, they're so green. They're so green. For them to have been actually doing this for like a year, at least a year. I've known people that have done it for like 6 months and have not been as green. Oh my goodness, Lordy, mercy me.
So you're going with Absolution, right?
Yes.
So Absolution isn't a mystery.
I am going to smack the absolution out of your mouth.
Stop. All right. Let's just get back to this. One thing I noticed, Absolution was in sync when they were getting into the ring. At least Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Like, it reminds me of that one GIF of the Phoenix Suns basketball team. Like after they get the rebound, like taking that, like they're all going back to the other side of the court in sync. Do you remember that GIF?
I think so.
Oh my God, it was beautiful. One other thing, Alexa Bliss was on commentary for this one. She
commentated. In the words of Brian Zane, who tweeted about this, Alexa Bliss has been on commentary more than she's wrestled recently.
I think he said on said somewhere that stop that. He said somewhere that fuck, I had an analysis. Oh yeah, the announce table has officially become the Alexa Bliss Memorial announce table.
Aww.
Yeah, but
I'm sad.
as the match is going on, Booker T. Look, we love Booker T, but sometimes he needs to shut up.
Tea time.
Copyright infringement.
Is it though? It's kind of gimmick infringement.
Gimmick infringement.
I don't think there's a copyright on that.
Not yet. Anyways, but the point I'm trying to get at is like Booker T's going like back and forth talking about, oh, a champion should do this, a champion should do that. There's one point to where Corey Graves just straight up called him out in the craft. It was like, shut up, Booker. You of all people should be knowing about like what it takes to be a champion, all that stuff like that. It really took me out of the match.
Honestly, there are moments I stopped paying attention to the commentary.
Yeah, it's really hard
because I can't focus on the wrestling if I'm too busy telling Booker T or Michael Cole at the moment to shut the freaking dirty mouths.
Yeah, but I will say it did take away a little bit from the match, but at the same time, they took their time with this match. This was at least 20 minutes or so as well.
I think Raw only had like 4 matches.
All
of them were more than 10 minutes.
I'm pretty sure it was a little bit more than I could be wrong. Anyways, but
like 3 or 4, like 4 or 5 matches. All of them were at least 10 minutes.
Yeah. But Sasha Banks and Paige, they have a really good match.
It was very
Paige, it's good to see that she didn't have any ring rust. I will say though, there were a lot of moves that looks like that hit Paige's neck, which she had surgery on. That had me scared at times.
To be fair though, she has been, minus the fact that she spent, I think, the majority of the past year traveling with her. I don't know if they've broken up, Alberto Del Rio. Given the fact that they've actually been traveling a lot, the past 4 or 5 months she's been in the Performance Center.
Yeah.
So she's had her time to really get rid of the ring rust.
If nothing else, she's a professional, so I commend her on that.
Yeah. Fair.
There's one point to where there's sort of a dissension going on between like Absolution and Bayley and Mickie James. Is like there's one point to where they get out of the ring. Both Paige and Sasha Banks get out of the ring. They try to go back. Sonya tries to attack Sasha Banks, or no, one of them tries to attack Sasha Banks, but then Bayley and Mickie James intervene. And
it was so awkward because she didn't get all of her. So Sasha kind of awkwardly falls into the ring, and then out of pure just oh crap, we messed up, Mickie and Bayley jump at them. And I'm like, wait, That was so awkward.
I will say one thing: Sonya Deville hits hard. Oh my god!
Yes, she does.
Like I know she's MMA, but oh my god, that looked like it was bad.
Boy, Vince, you're really trying to blur those lines between MMA and WWE, ain't you?
Anyways, Paige wins with the Rampage, and then afterwards, Absolution just attacks everyone. So
It was weird because my girlfriend she was watching with me this week. She was like, "That's so weird." Like they didn't even give Paige. They didn't even really give Paige a chance to really kind of catch her breath before they started going after Sasha. It was like, okay, I guess.
I mean, either way you look at it, Absolution's here to stay for a bit. Anyways, after this, we go backstage to Kurt again. Elias walks in playing his guitar, to which Kurt's first reaction is, "Oh God."
Yeah.
But Elias says that he wants another chance at the IC belt.
Why should I?
But he's, why should I? But Kurt's like, I can't just give everyone an IC belt match. But Elias is like the voice of reason in a sense.
Your bastard son.
Well, not even that, but it's talking about you can't have these biases. People have to earn their opportunities. The bias towards your son will be the end of you, Kurt.
Your bastard son.
But Elias
Your bias towards your bastard son.
But Elias, nevertheless, he wants an opponent.
Call him
So
a bastard. Remember that.
Okay.
Let's always remember that
I'm pretty sure at least more than one person has said that before.
They called Jason a bastard.
Yes. We know. Anyways, but Kurt Angle allows Elias to have a concert while Kurt decides to find what he deems a worthy opponent.
Like, yeah, go outside, go have a concert. I'll find somebody for you to wrestle tonight. Go.
After this, we go backstage to Enzo Amore and the Zo Train. So which Enzo's trying to rally his troops because Tony Nese and Drew Gulak, they're part of tonight's.
Gulak.
They're part of that evening's Cruiserweight Fatal 4-Way, which we will get to in a moment.
Of the entire Zo Train, Gabba Gulak's my favorite.
Drew Gulak, I really like Drew
Gabba
Gulak.
Gulak. I like the Gabba Gulak.
I know,
Just the way he said that. Gabba Gulak.
But he rises them up to where they're hyped up and they go out to the ring. Enzo turns around. Nia Jax is there.
Oh, God.
And Nia Jax, for some reason,
Had the creepiest smile, in my opinion. Like, I'm about to smack you. I'm about 3 seconds away from smacking you.
she has this wide smile on her face. And
He's like, what? She goes,
how you doing?
No.
I'm scared for Enzo. I'm scared for Enzo.
That boy is about to get snapped like a twig. No. You know what? And there was the comparison on Facebook. Rasputia and Norbit.
Oh my God! Yeah, I saw that and I couldn't help but stop laughing. Oh my God!
My God, what is happening to wrestling?
It's interesting.
Oh
but
God!
After this, we had the Cruiserweight Fatal 4-Way to determine who will face off against Rich Swann, and for their match to determine who will be the new #1 contender.
They will be fighting off this upcoming Monday to see who the #1 contender for Enzo Amore's Cruiserweight Championship is, and I said it, and I'm actually going to change my prediction after we get this match.
Yes, after we get the match. Which, to be fair, I had my own thoughts about it. We'll just go into it. So, first off, this match was really good. Can we just say that, right? It was really good.
Match of the night candidate? Yes.
Very much so.
Would I put it as my match of the night? No.
Oh, really? Okay. Cedric Alexander, he was fired up. Good Lord. He was going left, right, up, down, getting everyone and everything in his sight.
Up, down, left, right, BA.
Coming soon. Coming soon to up, down, down. Anyways.
Cheat codes for life, bro.
Yep.
Every cheat code ever.
Remember how I said, well, the viewers don't, but remember how I said last week about how Akira Tozawa and Rich Swann were just amazing together? Yeah. The same can be said this week with Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. They were really good. Halfway through the match, I thought, what would make sense? What? Mustafa Ali if he won, because consider the fact. Think back a couple years ago when Enzo. Remember when Kalisto first came to the Cruiserweight division and he had that match on Raw, the Lumberjack match?
Yeah.
Do you remember who pulled Enzo out so he wouldn't get the win?
Yeah.
Mustafa Ali.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I knew.
I thought he'd make perfect sense.
You said years. You should have said weeks.
Weeks. You know what I meant. But nevertheless, the match ends with Cedric Alexander pulling. Oh, I forgot to mention one of the more beautiful spots of the match. So there's a spot to where Cedric Alexander does a Spanish fly onto Mustafa Ali, and then a few minutes later, they're brawling again. They go to the top rope, and Mustafa Ali pulls one of the greatest top rope Spanish flies I can even think of.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But it ends when Drew Gulak pulls lumbar
Gulak.
Yeah, not Drew Gulak. No, Cedric Alexander does
Lumbar checks.
Lumbar checks onto Mustafa Ali
Lumbar
and Tony Nese. He does it on the Tony Nese first, then Mustafa Ali. To which Drew Gulak dives into the ring, knocks Cedric out to the outside of the ring.
He doesn't even hit him hard enough to knock him out. He just hit him hard enough to knock him out of the ring long enough to get the pin.
And he got the pin, and he got the win. Drew Gulak, with his PowerPoint presentation,
which we will never get.
No, he never will. As a matter of fact, he was celebrating whenever... Well, he wasn't really celebrating. He was reminiscing on his win, because remember, he doesn't celebrate.
He doesn't.
He was reminiscing on his win whenever he was about to bring his PowerPoint prepresentation.
And then we go backstage and we see...
Elias. It's one of those like, oh, we're out of time, but after the break, we have Elias. No, but... if nothing else, Drew Gulak won.
Yeah,
That's
Drew
amazing.
Gulak.
I love Drew Gulak. All right, so it's good.
There's going to be my prediction. Gabba Gulak's going to win due to some foolishness this upcoming Monday.
I think
We're going to, yes, you got to hear me out. It's going to set up a program with Rich Swann versus Cedric Alexander because he's going to believe that Cedric screwed him over. And then, we're going to have Drew Gulak versus Enzo Amore. Enzo's believing, oh, I'm gonna make you, you're just gonna lay out and take the pin. No. Gulak not only fights back, but gets the win and becomes your new Cruiserweight champion. They have a little bit of program, and then going into WrestleMania, who would return but Neville?
You think it's gonna be all the way to WrestleMania?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do.
I-
We gotta set up for Neville somehow, buddy.
As much as I would love that, I'm sorry, Rich One has to be the one that wins. But we'll see all that next week. This week, though,
Oh, no.
we go back to Elias. He's in the ring, and he's getting ready for a song. He is saying that, I am talent, I am fame, I am music, I am the air you breathe, I am everything.
Would you please hold your applause to the end?
Meanwhile, while he's doing that, he insults like some random fans, like, "Hey, you're a celebrity?" Now, who am I kidding? You're not. Why would any celebrity be here? As he's about to, he starts playing a couple of chords.
Well, then,
He's playing a couple of chords. Then
wouldn't
all
that
of a
mean he wouldn't be there either, technically?
You get what, like, no one would be in the crowd, I think is what he's going for. But he's playing a couple of chords. He's about to get into it when all of a sudden we hear. Yeah, Braun Strowman comes out and Elias is immediately like frozen. Yeah, he tries to fight back.
He does.
Yes. Match didn't really get started. He even breaks a guitar over Braun Strowman, to which he instantly no-sells it.
He doesn't instant. Like, he kind of had one of those, like... And then he, like, rolled his shoulders back and was like...
Elias Simpson had that look on the face to where Chris Tucker would have said, "Now you fucked up."
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so he tosses chairs into the ring for some. I can't remember what this. Yeah, he gets Elias in the ring. He tosses some chairs. He's about to use that on Elias. When who would appear on the Titantron? Kane.
Kane is here.
Kane.
He basically just says, you're a monster among men. You don't know what it's like. You don't remember what it's like to be a monster among monsters. Next week, I'm going to get my hands on you. And goodbye. You will laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Vote for me for mayor.
Pretty much. No, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't want to see another normal one-on-one match with them. There needs to be some kind of stipulation.
There we go. Okay, like if this is like Extreme Rules or something like that, that'd be perfect.
Exactly. Like just for it to be just a normal one-on-one Monday Night Raw type match.
No,
we don't need it.
Like no holds barred, no DQ, something along the lines.
Exactly.
Of that. So after this, we had the Shield backstage. Roman Reigns, he's like, I did my job. Now you guys do your job. Get those tag titles back. Dean Ambrose was being his comedian.
That was hilarious. Wait. We have a match tonight? We have a rematch tonight?
Yeah, did you not get the text I sent you?
They were almost like, bro, he doesn't have a cell phone, bro. He doesn't do the internet. He was like, well, you got it. Gotcha, bro. I got you. Like, he literally was the funniest thing because it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yes. So after this, we had an Asuka match. No, it was not a squash match, though. Yes.
Asuka's gone. Okay, oh yeah.
This week, Asuka was going up against Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox. Still looking for that Crazy Like a Fox shirt.
I'm sure you'll get it someday. Anyways, but No, but here's the thing. Like I said before, this wasn't a squash like you think it'd be. Alicia Fox actually got a little bit physical. Like
she put in. Like
she put
it. It was a longer match than Dana Brooke.
Yeah,
both times.
No joke. Probably combined.
Probably combined. Shit.
But Asuka does get the win with the armbar. I guess that's her new finisher now, not the Asuka lock.
No, I feel like the Asuka lock is saved for like
the big name opponents.
The bigger matches.
Okay.
And she uses, but what they're doing is they're kind of doing a Daniel Bryan type thing, where they're showing that she has more than just one move.
Okay, that
and
makes
more than just one, because Daniel Bryan had the yes lock, but there were other times where he made people tap out to other locks that he had. So they're proving that he has more than just that one.
That makes sense. After the match, who comes out but Absolution again? They come out. They come out to the ring and they surround the ring like they did last time.
And they gave. This is what one of my people on Tumblr said. Asuka and Paige were making sexual lines at each other. They were making those meet me in the bedroom type eyes.
Basically, I think there's just a mutual understanding between the two.
Mutual as in you out of our ring, we won't hurt you.
Yeah, Asuka leaves the ring, smiling though, like she's not, I think it's one of those, she recognizes she could take those three if she wanted to.
Probably.
But Paige gets to the ring, she's like, no, don't worry, Alicia Fox, I'm not here to hurt you. As a matter of fact, you're one of my best friends.
You're one of the only people who actually respected me and respect the realness of what I was when I was here before.
Exactly. However, Sonya and Mandy here don't feel the same way. And so they basically attack Alicia Fox as Paige watches.
Which is stupid because it's like, if you're their ringleader, why would you have them attack her? Like, I get that you're trying to, like, run a roughshod over the division, but at the same time, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Exactly, that's what I just said.
Anyways, so after this, we go to commercial, we come back. It's Finn Balor versus Bo Dallas.
Finn Balor.
Why did this match happen?
Because we need something for Finn Balor to do.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love seeing Bo Dallas wrestle. I love seeing Finn Balor wrestle. Bo actually held his own this match. He actually did a pretty
# make Bo great again.
Yes. No, he did a good job, but Finn ultimately got the win like you'd expect.
He was a former NXT champion. # make Bo great again.
They were both former NXT champions, if you think.
Bo was the NXT champion first, though.
No, he wasn't.
Between the two of them.
Oh, between the two, yeah. I was going to say, no, wasn't Seth Rollins was the first one?
No, between the two of them. He was first.
I know.
God.
After this, I know you were excited about this part. So after this, we had Bray Wyatt giving kind of his usual promo.
Cutting his basic bullshit that he.
When all of a sudden,
his basic nothing. He's Paul Heyman in the sense of he can spend 10 minutes talking about nothing.
The only difference is Paul Heyman actually makes it look halfway decent most of the time.
But in the middle of it, we get. Oh yeah! Bray Wyatt. Like it was. I'm not even gonna lie.
Basically, we got the Matt Hardy we've been waiting for.
It is absolutely the kind of thing that made him famous as the broken character in the first place. And granted, they're using the whole woken Matt Hardy. Here's my way of being able to like look at it and rationalize it. He was woken to his broken stage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is how I'm kind of looking at it, because any other way, I'm just like, he's broken Matt Hardy.
But yeah, Matt Hardy basically hacks into the feed of Bray Wyatt.
He uses Vanguard 1 to hack.
Yeah.
Vanguard 1.
But then there's like a hack off going back and forth where they're both saying stuff here and there. At the very end though, the key thing
you leave me no choice, Bray. No, he said Bray Wyatt. You leave me no choice. I sentence you to deletion. Delete. This is actually, you know what's crazy though? This is the exact thing that people have been like begging for since the beginning. Like people have been like, oh my god, we really want to see Bray Wyatt versus Broken Matt Hardy. Yes, that would be a thing. That would be great. But who takes the loss in this one?
Oh, it's gonna be Bray Wyatt. There's no doubt about this one. Look, it's one of those, they're reintroducing a major character. It might not be completely one-sided. It's not going to be completely one-sided. They're going to trade some wins back and forth. But ultimately, Matt Hardy's going to get the win because This is the character that they've been waiting to
Do you
use.
think this is going to go past Royal Rumble? Because you know Raw
Yeah.
Raw doesn't have a pay-per-view this month.
No, they don't.
So do you think it'll go past Royal Rumble?
I could see this. I could see this going past Rumble, but not WrestleMania. That's where I think it's like.
See, for me, I feel like they're not gonna end this one until they can bring Jeff Hardy back.
Maybe.
Because they're gonna try to bring Brother Nero.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Maybe.
If not, hell, let them do what they did. And I know WWE, I know y'all don't want to do it, but there's no shame in it. There's no shame in doing it. Do like you guys, do like Impact Wrestling did. Have Matt and Jeff wrestle it out and have them do a whole, if you beat me, I'll join you. Or if I beat you, you got to end all of this. You got to end it all. You got to quit. You got to stop being this Woken thing. Whatever is controlling you has to leave. So let that be the thing. I know you guys you think you're too big to do it. I know. But if you want to play with the big kids, you got to be willing to share.
I can see that, but it's just one of those. More than anything, I'm just excited to see what they're gonna do with Woken Matt.
I am too. I hope that they will actually let them do like the Great War. I really do. I hope they do like Total Nonstop Deletion, the Great War. What was the first one?
The Final Deletion was the first.
The Final Deletion.
Then there was Final Deletion to Delete or Decay.
It was Final Deletion. I don't call the second one Final Deletion. I just call it Delete or Decay.
Delete or
Then it was the Great War.
No, it wasn't. No, was it the Great War? And then
The Great War because technically it was Total Nonstop Deletion.
that's what I was thinking of.
But it was technically called the Great War because they had all of the different tag teams.
Yeah.
But okay, I know this is away from what we're talking about, but I think that was literally the most elaborate pregnancy announcement
Yeah.
in the history of television.
Yeah, no joke.
The most elaborate one.
For those
But I
who-
loved it.
For those who are wondering what I'm talking about, I'm sure it's on YouTube.
It's on, it is. It is. I've watched it.
But
several times.
enough about Woken Matt for now.
For now.
Now we get to the main event of Raw, where we have The Shield going up against The Bar.
We don't just set the bar, we are the bar. I had to do this during production. This is how Cesaro show.
Are you talking about?
This is how Cesaro show when he has the super roast system.
Are you talking about the Swiss Cyborg?
God, this shine. God Almighty, it's
The
terrible.
Swiss Cyborg. Anyways,
It's terrible.
right off the bat, they try to take Seth out of the match immediately by just attacking him before, as soon as the bell rings. This match was as a whole. This match was just pure
As a
chaos.
whole, from beginning to very end, because we'll get into that, was chaos, but it was great chaos.
Yeah, I didn't put a whole lot of notes for this one because I was more involved with the match. A couple things I did note. Dean did a drop kick to Cesaro, and like he's about to set up. He's about to go for he did a drop kick to Sheamus on one side because he was about to do a suicide dive on Cesaro. So he does the drop kick on Sheamus, and as he's running back, he's about to do it when Cesaro does an uppercut right into him. That was beautifully executed.
And really, let's just get the long and short of this match. It was a good match, quality match. The match, the first time ended when Sheamus jumped into the ring and starts pummeling down with a Dean Ambrose, I believe.
One of them.
It was Seth Rollins, I think. Dean Ambrose, one of those two. Just basically being a heel, beating him up, kicking him, even though Cesaro was the legal man.
So Shield won via DQ.
DQ. Sheamus and Cesaro walking away with the belts. Kurt Angle comes down. He's like, no, that's not how we're going to end this. Start this match over. No disqualification. All right, cool. You think it's going to be all right? Nope. Samoa Joe comes in. He causes a distraction. Really, he starts beating up Dean and Seth to kind of draw out Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns comes down. Samoa Joe runs off into the crowd. Roman Reigns decides to follow him. Bro kick, 1, 2, 3. Sheamus and Cesaro win again.
And they joined Samoa Joe in the crowd as
Because what they're setting up is, which is what I'm also predicting, is going to be a 3-on-3. If Samoa Joe wins, if Samoa Joe gets the pinfall, or honestly, if their team gets the pinfall, the IC belt goes to Samoa Joe. If the Shield gets the win, the tag belts go to Dean and Ambrose.
Okay,
Dean and Seth.
that'd be interesting.
I can see it.
I don't know if they'll go exactly that kind of route. Although
They did it with Roman and Chris and Kevin, so why not? Well, kinda. They kinda did it because it was the 2-on-1 handicap. And
Oh, yeah,
but he lost.
but it was like whoever got the pin got the win or got the belt or whatever.
But I'm saying like that could be basically the same thing.
Anyways, but that was Raw. Overall, it was actually a really good episode. There wasn't that many matches, but the matches, they took their time and they definitely showcased what they got. But now that we got Raw out of the way, let's go ahead and get the SmackDown.
SmackDown opened up with Kevin Owens versus. Oh wait, wow.
Yeah,
Not
Kevin Owens
versus
and Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They come down. It was worth noting when they came out. The crowd cheered. As soon as they started talking, the crowd booed.
Yeah.
That was even though
It's kind of iffy.
even though it's not like a thing that it was like a big significant thing, it was worth noting the fact that the crowd turned on them just that quickly.
Yeah. But they're coming out, they're saying that they're the victims of this whole entire thing, that the McMahons have
We're
a vendetta.
the victims!
That McMahons always have a vendetta against someone, whether it be Bret Hart, Stone Cold,
We're the victims!
Daniel Bryan, just name anyone who's been kind of held back from what they feel like they should deserve. They listed off that. They say that they're the latest in that they have earned their spot to be one of the top guys in WWE.
Well, and athleticism, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they can put up like really good work. Trust me, Kevin Owens always puts on an entertaining match.
He does.
Let's see. He's talking about how Randy Orton's doing like the dirty work nowadays.
The dirty work.
Like he's always done the dirty work for them.
He really has.
Yeah.
If you really want to talk about it, he really has, even all the way back to Evolution. He did the grunt work.
But Kevin Owens is bragging about how he outsmarted Shane, especially whenever no DQ was instituted to the match, and Sami Zayn being banned from ringside, to which Sami, for some reason, goes through this awkward explanation, explaining the different places in the ring. Although I will say he did roast a couple of things. He's like, usually by a terrible announce team with the, I don't know what you're called, bellkeeper guy. What's your name? Steven?
Steven, I think it's Steven. I'm sorry, I don't actually know your name.
But he emphasizes the difference between
ringside
and the ramp. And it's like, we won because we were smarter. Yep, we won. Yep, we won. RKO out of nowhere onto Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring. Randy Orton, when they do set up the RKO out of nowhere, it really gets, it's really nicely executed.
It is. Sometimes it's a little bit more obvious than others, but
I will say this is like the second best RKO I've seen recently. The best one being when he RKO'd Aiden English during the Rusev Day one. I know, trust me, I'm sad about that. But good things did come from that. Shane comes out and he's like, don't worry, I don't have a vendetta against you. As a matter of fact,
I'm gonna give you guys a match.
I'm gonna give you guys a match if you guys think you're so well at Clash of Champions. You and Kevin Owens are going to be going against Randy Orton and an opponent and a partner of his choosing.
Oh boy, I wonder who that could be.
The instant that was made, I knew who it was, but we'll get to that later.
But
tonight, Sammy, you're going up against Randy Orton, and I'm not going to ban Kevin Owens. As a matter of fact, I encourage that he's ringside because he will be handcuffed to the bottom rope.
Because BDSM is alive and well in this.
Okay.
In the WWE.
Backstage, they try to collude on how to fix this, how to get around this. Kevin Owens is like, I'll talk to Daniel Bryan. He'll know what to do. After that,
they are teasing it. They are teasing.
After that backstage segment, we have Rusev and Aiden English out into the ring.
Rusev Day.
Every day is Rusev Day. And not only that, they finally got shirts that say Happy Rusev Day.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the shirt?
Oh, yeah.
That's right, because Rusev held up one of the shirts. Look, you can
when
have...
you can go to a live event and get a Happy Rusev Day shirt.
No, not even that. You can have your Alicia Fox Crazy Like a Fox shirt. I want the Rusev Day shirt.
Actually, I want an Alicia Fox shirt. I want like 5 Ember Moon shirts.
I already got the
Because you know what? I've been a fan of hers since the very first time we went to an NXT live event, and she came out before the show and was taking pictures, and I got a selfie with her, and it's on my Twitter page, and I love it, and I tweeted her about it, and I'm kind of sad she never liked the picture.
But to be fair, she's busy. Anyways.
I know, but still.
Anyways, but as they're in the ring, Aiden English, he's trying to get through the 12 days of Rusev. Yeah,
the 12 days of Rusev.
And like the first one is a tag team victory. The second one's 2 Rusev shirts. They only got two before. Yeah, New Day come out.
I actually don't know what city they were in, so I can't do the whole.
Sacramento.
Sacramento?
It was either Sacramento. No, San Diego. It was San Diego.
Oh, San Diego! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world famous four-time champs and feel the power! It's a new day!
Yes, it is. They come out with huge fucking pancakes. I'm sorry. Did you see the size of those fucking pancakes?
I love
Dude.
Bro, pancakes forever. Forget the Booty-O's. Get me official New Day licensed pancakes.
By the way,
Want
I'm
it.
pretty sure one of those giant pancakes killed a child. Like he was pouring
Nah,
one on the
nah,
I'm pretty sure that kid's dead.
Nah.
But yeah, so but yeah, the match is Rusev and Aiden English going up against the New Day. Yeah, this match was actually pretty good. It was a solid match. You know, there was a lot back and forth. You didn't know who exactly. I felt like New Day was going to win partially because of their win last week against Ben Abel, Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Benjables, as Brian Day likes to call it.
Yeah, but you like Ben Abel.
Huh?
You like Ben Abel, don't.
I do.
Anyways, but because of their win last week,
Lunchables.
they were put into a title match.
What?
They were put into the title match for the tag team championship, so it's a triple threat. So that's why I honestly thought New Day was going to win. But
incorrect.
yeah, Rusev at one point
Rusev Putria, Rusev Machka.
yeah, Big E had just hit. I think one of his finishers. I don't know if it was like a Bailey Belly. Rusev escapes the ring. Big E goes out to where Rusev takes him and smashes him into the stairs. Kofi does a suicide dive, tosses Rusev in. Kofi tries to do the springboard move or whatever. Aiden English distracts him, so Chivalry's not dead. Rusev brings him back in. One Machka kick.
Machka.
1, 2, 3. Rusev and Aiden English win.
Machka.
Anyways, but because of this, Rusev and Aiden English
have been added in now a triple threat tag.
No.
The fatal four-way.
Fatal four-way.
I'm so sorry. The fatal four-way. The Uso will be fighting against Ben Abel, the New Day, and Rusev and Aiden English. And officially, I am going to put it out there that I believe that Rusev and Aiden English are going to win. They're going to be the winners. The fact that they were the last ones added, the fact that nobody thought that they would be added, they're going to be the ones to win. Calling it.
I so want them to win, but I know WWE's not going to pull that trigger yet.
You don't know that.
I know it. I know they're not.
Bro, they pulled bigger swerves in the past.
They have. Just look at Jinder Mahal. Anyways, to be fair, I like the Jinder Mahal swerve. I like Jinder Mahal. Anyways.
Y'all stop coming for Jinder Mahal, bro.
No, I like Jinder Mahal.
Y'all gonna stop coming for him like that.
I'm not saying anything
He
bad.
was the best WWE champion we've had in the past year.
He was one of the more entertaining ones. I will give it that. Anyways, after this, we get Mojo Rawley backstage. He's explaining,
Jojo Rawley.
He's explaining. The interviewer wants him to explain his actions to where Mojo's like basically.
Zack Ryder, bro.
He's basically saying I didn't need him. Whenever he was injured, I was succeeding on my own. I was winning matches. I won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
And what I'd just like to say, he has had more talking time in the past 2 weeks than he had in the past 6 months. And no, that is not wrong because the past 6 months puts us right about June.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, but he's saying that as soon as I was getting good, as soon as things were going good for me, Zack Ryder comes back, and he's basically piggybacking off me. He says, "Now I got him going against me. I got the fans going up against me. I even got Gronk going up against me. But you know what? It's my time now." And he just walks away.
Well, if he actually wins the U.S. title within the year, I'll be surprised.
Oh, I think he'll get at least a shot.
That doesn't mean he'll win just because he gets the shot.
We cut to Daniel Bryan. He's backstage dealing with Carmella, Lana, and Tamina. They are. Can you stop with the ring?
What?
You're disrupting the audio. Anyways, but Daniel Bryan's backstage. Carmella, Lana, and Tamina are trying to stake their claim on why they should be in the championship match, being a Clash of Champions between Natalya and Charlotte.
Yep.
The Riot Squad comes in. They try to make their case. This whole entire they need to get on a better page because this was just super weird.
The whole segment was weird.
It was weird. What was it? What was her name? Liv Morgan. At one point, she's like, we all
The
know.
dollar store version of Carmella, basically.
Yeah. But no, she was like, we know you have a thing for brunettes and such. Just look at the bells. So sorry we're not part of your Bella army. You do realize the championship match is between two blondes, all right? Yeah.
Rude.
Freaking, what was it?
That was rude.
Sarah Logan, for some reason, I don't know what she said.
Oh yeah, she's one of the riot.
Yeah.
Wow.
But also, like, she said something in her slang. I couldn't understand half of it. I thought she said Kentucky at one point, which gave me the hilarious idea of her being the next WWE colonel. But she's like saying, I bet you never caught game. You've never been game hunting, have you? To which, no, Daniel Bryan's a vegan. Why would he need to hunt game and all that such? Anyways, everyone's bickering. Daniel Bryan, stop! Look, I'll tell you what. You guys want to be involved? Here's what's gonna happen. Championship match at Clash of Champions. It's gonna be a lumberjack match.
Lumberjack.
No, he said lumberjack match, and they even said lumberjack match. And I just want to point out, even though they weren't directly involved with the match and such, they're like, okay, yeah, that works for me. Anyways, after this, we had Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin backstage.
Glorious. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I gotta get that out.
I'll let you have that moment. No, but Baron Corbin is up to him. He's like, look, I know you want a match, but why is Ziggler in the U.S. title match? Because it was announced the other day that the U.S. title match at Clash of Champions is going to be Bobby Roode versus Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler.
They're trying to keep him. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get him to renew his freaking contract. Because of those of you that don't know, his contract is coming up to be renewed soon, and he's talking about walking. He is very serious.
He should walk.
I think he's as serious as he wants to be about. He's like, this next time it's time for him to renew his contract, he really will just walk out because he's tired of it. He said he hates the fact. He hates what creative has done with him. He hates the direction that they have him going. Yeah. But he's like, I'm probably just going to walk.
But it's one of those, like, more than anything, I don't know why they want to keep him. They have nothing for him. He should walk. Because that way there's more stuff for him to do.
They could put him down to NXT and let him be kind of like he could be like the gatekeeper between people in the main roster.
So basically what he's already doing on the main roster. Because think about some of the more recent rivalries that he's had, okay? Baron Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, all of them the first rival all those competitors got whenever they first got out of NXT. That's basically what he's doing now.
That's fair.
Anyways, but Dolph Ziggler comes in and he's like, I know what you guys are wondering, why am I even in this match? Well, it's because I'm the best competitor in the WWE and I deserve this chance more than anyone. And it's just an awkward segment and meh. After this, we had Harper, Rowan, Bludgeon Brothers. Hey, Jay. Do you know what the Bludgeon Brothers' favorite vegetable is? Squash! This was a squash match. All right. No, because they gave the name of the competitors, but I didn't know exactly. I didn't hear who they were. Did you hear?
Nope. Brian Zane had a shirt about it. No victory. No interest. No victory.
Yeah. But yeah, basically this was a squash match. This thing was what? Was it about the same time as Austin's match last week?
4 seconds?
No, it was a little longer than that. Because they actually got like 5 moves in there. But still, I love the chemistry between these two.
It's a good. What they're doing is good, but at the same time, it's kind of like, what can we do?
Yeah. We had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn backstage, where Kevin Owens simply said Daniel Bryan's going to think about whether or not he should be part of the match tonight. After this, we had the glorious Bobby Roode going up.
I'm giving
No, I'm letting you have your moment.
No, you keep talking. I'm doing the background.
No, because it's annoying whenever I try to talk when you sing.
I will give it. Come on, do it. Come on, do it.
Anyways, but he and Baron Corbin have a match.
Oh, come on.
Look,
all right, whatever. Just go.
It's awkward for me to do that.
Just go.
But yeah, Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin, they have a match. Ziggler's on commentary.
Of course he is.
I have a random question, Jake. Is Dolph Ziggler insane or something like that?
Yeah.
So that would perfectly explain why halfway through the match he gets into the ring, attacks Bobby Roode with his finisher, the zigzag thing. So making it an instant DQ, and then Ziggler attacks Corbin as well.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess they're trying to find some way to put some intensity in the match. I don't know.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, I know. We go backstage again.
Backstage.
Yep. Natalya is trying to talk with Carmella, Lana, and Tamina, saying, you know, hey, we shouldn't let the Riot Squad walk over us, and we shouldn't let Charlotte keep the belt. Before there was a Riot Squad, there was a welcoming committee. Yeah, that was a thing for like a second. But interesting enough, the Riot. You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't want you to like bashing, don't bash your head or anything like that. Please stop. Anyways, no, but the Riot Squad come up and Natalya's trying to play like, hey, thank you for what you did. It's amazing to see you've already. Basically, she's trying to.
She's basically talking out her asshole at that point.
Well, I was saying she was kissing ass, but that works.
This ain't TV, we can say that.
Yep. After this, we had a championship package hyping up the title match is going to be happening at Clash of Champions between AJ Styles and Jinder Mahal.
AJ Styles!
Can I just say, WWE, hire me for your editing, because I love when they make a package. They know how to hype up a match. They did a really good job hyping up what it is, I love it when they put video packages together. It was showcasing Jinder Mahal's entire reign before AJ Styles and like showing kind of the intensity that's going to be going on between the two. I love it.
I hope they don't bring back the Great Khali for a one-off spot just to help him win the belt again.
That'd be weird. I don't think he's getting that belt back. Or at least if it is, it's going to be after like WrestleMania.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
If nothing else, he can go for the U.S. belt. That'd be interesting. Let's talk about like, I have the belt that represents your nation, so I can represent my nation.
Oh yeah, another one of those types of gimmicks.
Well, I mean,
we need those, like we need a hole in the head.
I mean, we kind of do in order to...
No.
I know.
No.
Anyways, after...
You ran into my finger. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Back up.
You
Anyways,
ran into my finger. I didn't do nothing.
anyways, after this, we had Charlotte and Tamina. They had a match. Yeah, this was a solid match.
It was very solid.
It was nothing to brag about. Tamina, I appreciate her body of work. I wish they used her slightly more. The ending of the match, Charlotte gets Tamina down, and she's trying to get into the figure eight, but doesn't get fully up before Tamina's like, no, I'm not even going to deal with this. No, just end it out.
No, she knows how to live to fight another day.
Yeah. By the way, I was going to say, Natalya, Carmella, and Lana, they're surrounding the ring watching the match, kind of simulating how the Lumberjill match is going to go at Clash of Champions.
A little bit.
Natalya, she's talking about after the match, is like, I'm going to get my title back, because, that title belongs to the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
So it belongs to Bret Hart.
Yeah, basically. The Riot Squad comes out. They come to talk, saying that, we're about to let, I don't even know what they're talking about. I kind of zoned out for this one. But it's like, hey, we're causing chaos. We deserve to be as part of this as anyone else. Chaos breaks loose for like a second. It doesn't even go on for that long to where Sarah Logan attacks, I think, Carmella or one of them.
I think it was.
And then it's like everyone's back in their corner. So that's going to be a thing. We get one more backstage segment of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Daniel Bryan goes up to him, and it's like, I've taken your thing into consideration. On the one hand, I agree that it's kind of inhumane to do this. But on the other hand, and that's when the handcuffs came out, I agree with Shane. So yeah.
Thank you, Daniel Bryan, for continuing to keep BDSM alive in WWE.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, he's the one who brought out the handcuffs. Click, click.
No, he wasn't the one that brought up the handcuffs. It was the guard or whatnot. Anyways, that's aside from the point. So we actually get to the ring after a commercial break. Kevin Owens is arguing like he shouldn't be able to do this, to where Daniel Bryan threatens a suspension if he doesn't get handcuffed. To which Kevin Owens is like, fine, do it. Come on, let's get it over with.
It's like you were taking a flu shot or something. Go ahead and do it. Get it over with.
So Sammy's in the ring. No, sorry. Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, oof. But yeah, Sammy's in the ring. Orton comes out. Bell rings right off the bat. Orton goes off on Sami Zayn. Like any pent up rage that he had, he let it all out right there.
We all know that he had anger issues.
Yes.
And he hears voices. So.
Yep, he does hear voices in his head. They talk to him.
That the original version of Randy Orton's voices was not supposed to be set as like a rock song.
Oh, really?
It was actually done. It was actually done in like the style of like an old like dark Western type.
Oh.
Yeah, the thing's on YouTube. Like I saw the behind.
Oh, you mean the Uncaged thing or whatnot, or
No.
Okay.
Behind the music, like it was the same words and everything, but it was done in a different style.
That's interesting. You learn something new every day.
Oh yeah. It's on,
Anyway.
it's on YouTube behind the music. I actually kind of like that series. It was cool.
I never got to look at
I
it.
wish they would do more of it.
Anyways, but at one point, Sami Zayn, while Randy Orton is delusional at one point, he gets Randy Orton in the ring. Sami Zayn goes under the ring, pulls out some bolt cutters to get to Kevin Owens to try to get him out of the handcuffs before Orton thwarts him for a second. Kevin Owens eventually frees himself from the handcuffs himself as Sami Zayn gets beat up. And as soon as he gets unhandcuffed, he climbs up on the apron, and Randy Orton just decks him, just knocks him out.
Yep.
Orton,
you know it. I mean, it's kind of what would happen. You stand up on the ropes, you're gonna get cut.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Randy Orton gets the win with a roll-up or anything else. I don't think he even got an RKO during the match.
Roll-up city.
But as soon as he got the roll-up, Kevin Owens attacks immediately. Sami Zayn joins him. They're beating down Randy Orton when all of a sudden we hear Shinsuke Nakamura's theme. Shinsuke Nakamura comes out to defend Randy Orton, and they both just go crazy on Kevin and Sami Zayn. Randy Orton RKO Sami Zayn. They're the ones standing all tall at the end of it. Basically, this was what I saw a mile away. Nakamura was going to be the partner for Randy Orton.
I did. I saw it. I was like, it's got to be Nakamura. Who else on SmackDown right now is one, relevant enough, and two, has nothing to do enough, and three, is a babyface?
I mean, maybe they could bring back John Cena for another match?
Nah. He's too busy being Ferdinand.
But, hey, if nothing else, go Team We Lost the Gender. Yeah, no. Anyway, so as they're standing tall,
make Bo Dallas great again.
We go backstage to see Shane and Daniel Bryan. They're watching the screen, and Daniel Bryan's like, "All right, so that's it. They're off a punishment now, right?" And Shane's like, "Are you kidding me? No. I'm not finished with them. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be the special ref at Clash of Champions, and if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, they're fired." And that was the end of This Week in Wrestling.
Which is okay, let's just be honest. It's honestly giving us, we all know that Daniel Bryan's going to get involved somehow.
Yeah.
Kevin and Sami are going to get the win. Randy's probably going to be the one to eat the pinfall too, just to be honest.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
But that's the end of both Raw and SmackDown for the
All
week.
right,
Time to do, we're not going to do for each night, we're just going to do for the week. We've been here long enough. Match of the week for me has to go to...
We're going to go match or wrestler?
Both.
Okay. I was saying, which one are we going first?
Match.
Okay, we're going match first. So.
Match of the week goes to, for me, honestly, it goes to Jason Jordan and Roman Reigns.
Okay, go on.
For this to have been, 1, the show opener, 2, an Intercontinental Championship match, 3, a Jason Jordan match, 4, a Roman Reigns match, and 5, a Monday Night Raw match. It was really good.
Okay.
I thought it was fleshed out enough. It told a story. It progressed the story enough to where I'm excited to know what's going to happen next. I want to know if Jason Jordan is going to continue to be involved in this storyline, which it looks like he is, and I'm hoping, and I'm praying that Jason Jordan somehow comes out on top of all of this, which kind of know he's not, unless he's going to be the transition champion to put it on Samoa Joe, or put it back on the bench when he comes back.
I think it's actually going to be the other way around. I think Samoa Joe might be, as much as I don't want it, Samoa Joe's going to be a transitional champion for Jason Jordan. That's how I think it's going to happen.
Hope not.
But that's your match of the week. My match for the week, I'm actually going to give it to, I'm giving it to that Cruiserweight Fatal 4-Way.
I saw that.
I see. I know you were teasing it. Bless you.
Thank you.
I know you were teasing it earlier, but look, I love the current crop of cruiserweights that we got. All right, try to say that.
Current crop cruiserweight.
Current crop of cruiserweights.
Current crop of cruiserweight. Current crop of cruiserweight. Current crop of cruiserweight.
You already failed. You already failed. Anyways, but everyone in this match.
Current crop of cruiserweight. Current crop of cruiserweight. Current crop of cruiserweight. Current crop of cruiserweight. Got it. Got it. Got the 4.
Anyway. How about we save that for another time? But no, with
I still messed up.
But no, with the competitors that we had in this match, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, they showed to be very strong competitors for the Zo Train.
Oh yeah.
Alexander Mustafa Ali, I need a one-on-one match with you
Oh
guys
my
just to see just how
God,
amazing
thank
your
you so
moves
much. I
sets
love
can be.
Drew Gulak. I've loved him ever since.
Mustafa Ali.
And the fact that showing
Drew
off the
Gulak
PowerPoint
got the
presentation,
win.
it's kind of political idea that he had. So it's nice to see him get the win in an amazing match, nevertheless.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So, Superstar of the
With that,
Week.
we go to the Superstar of the Week. You can just hit this one up first.
All right, well, my Superstar of the Week, this one's, you can probably see it from a mile away. It's Rusev.
Yeah,
And Rusev and in English. It's Rusev Day.
I really pick it.
Look, it's one of those, the fact that they get involved in a title match. They actually get a title match shot.
They actually get a title match.
Yeah. They are always entertaining whenever they're on screen for me, at least for me. And the fact that Rusev finally got that Rusev Day shirt, which I saw on Twitter, Aiden English actually designed it. Do you know that?
Did not know that.
Yeah, Aiden English designed the Rusev Day shirt. So
I'm not
see,
surprised. I think he paints. I think he actually does like painting the pictures in his like free time.
yeah. So the fact to see just kind of Aiden English going all in on this kind of thing, and to see the two come out on top of the New Day, and to be involved in that title match, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next
I'm
week.
excited.
Right? Who's your
My
competitor?
Superstar of the Week is gonna go to Samuel Joseph.
Oh, Samoa Joe, go on. He didn't even
He wasn't even in a match this week, but I'm giving it to him just for the fact that he's the wild card in all of this. He out of his whole like storyline, he's the wild card. We don't know what to expect. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know where he's going. So I'm really excited. I like his like raw style of like, I don't give a crap who you are. I don't give a crap what you can do. If I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna freaking beat you up. I'll put you in a freaking coquina clutch. You're gonna tap out. That's gonna be the end of it. So I like it. That's what I'd like to see.
All right. That's a good pick. All right, so I think we're done for this week, right?
You're gonna stop doing that. No, we're not done for the week. We got one more thing before our surprise is the dry macaroni moment of the week. It's so dry.
Can you explain to the fans at home what I have
The
to
dry
suffer through?
macaroni moment of the week. It's the moment of the week that left a bad taste in my mouth and possibly the mouth of thousands upon millions of viewers around the world. And that dry macaroni moment of the week goes to Nia Jax and Enzo Amore.
Actually,
That little thing between the two of them. Mainly because I just don't like it. I don't like where that's going. It's so out of left field. And it's so, like, Nia Jax was pushed as a monster just as recently as freaking Survivor Series. What the absolute are we doing having her go to Enzo Amore, try to be basically Enzo Amore's bodyguard slash love interest? What is this? What is it? I don't like it. I don't want it to be a thing, but it is a thing. Ooh, ah. But yeah, that's the dry macaroni moment of the week. There we go.
Okay, that wasn't as bad of a shot as I thought it was going to be. All right.
You weren't as bad of a shot as I thought it was going to be.
But anyways, yeah, is that all, or is there...
No. We actually have a surprise for you guys.
What's the surprise?
Before we actually did this, we were fortunate and blessed enough to be able to sit down and have an interview with none other than Brian Zane of what?
Of Wrestling with Regret.
with Regret. Jesus.
Different multiple W's
We
in
have
the title.
been here for like 2 hours now. For Wrestling with Regret, we were able to sit down and do an interview with him. We will, hopefully it'll be up within the same...
My goal is to get it up by tomorrow morning. That's the goal for me.
Yeah, hopefully we can get it all put together within a little bit of each other, hopefully. And
It's
then-
one of those, it will be up, it will get to the masses. Hopefully Brian Zane will get a shout out to it, and hopefully it will lead you guys not only to, enjoy just some of the things that we talked about, but also it brings in a new audience for us so that we can be able to share just kind of this weird thing that we got.
Share the love with everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys enjoy it because we actually did, firstly, it was a surprise that we were able to actually get in contact with the guy.
Never thought in a million years that we'd be able to, because this guy was playing video games with him in a live stream, and just happened to ask him, like, hey, you want to be a part of our podcast?
Yeah,
He was like, sure. Why not? Let's talk turkey.
So yeah, but more than anything else, seriously, keep an eye out for that. I hope that you guys enjoy what he has to say.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know we had a blast just talking.
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
I had a blast doing it. I marked out as soon as I heard his voice. I was like, it's him! Oh my god! Like I was excited.
Yeah, but nevertheless, that's it for this week.
Yeah. If you guys would please give us the thumbs up down below, let us know you enjoyed it. Comment your favorite part of the week. Comment what you think the Dry Macaroni moment of the week should be. Comment your superstar, all of that good stuff. Share this video with everybody that you know because sharing is truly caring. Also, won't you please subscribe to us because if you haven't already subscribed to us, you are just not doing life correctly. Big! Oh, and also follow us on Twitter at WhatDWrestling. That is WHATDE Wrestling WRESTING. Woo!
You can follow me on Twitter personally.
There'll be a link. There'll be a link on our Twitter page to our personal things.
Oh right, you are changing. That's right. I forgot about that.
There'll be a link on our Twitter page to our personal pages if you want to follow our personal pages. Woo! Yeah, that's how it is. With that being said, I've been Jay Sean.
I have been Natty for now.
Holla at you guys later.
Hasta luego, mi amigo.
Bye. I like that ending. I do.
That's nice.
Over here.
All right. Turn it off on here.
Get this thing over with.